probably not. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess that would make the most sense. And I'm gonna just reverse the angle. Let me just draw these first. Or reverse the direction, I should say. And now, can we make this better, I wonder? Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. My thoughts are, though, that I might maybe want this guy to be the larger avenue. Just like that. That's cool. That works. Oh, okay. Yeah, that should have higher volumes of traffic. This one I think will be okay. I think it might be a little bit too tight anyhow. Maybe we can just upgrade it. Can we get lucky? No. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get, have to go like change the shape a little bit too dramatically. So I'm fine with that. Alright. Now, I don't think we need any symmetry per se, but I don't really want to make these too crazy in terms of how the streets are. So it seems like we're using a lot of the 4 lanes with trees. Let's kind of stick to that. It's a nice look anyway. And I do kind of like the idea of having kind of that little a side road that follows along the main road kind of thing. Oh, out of nowhere. That's a beautiful curve. I really like that. Was not expecting that either. Pleasant surprise. And my thoughts about what I'm trying to do here is just to try and minimize the amount of intersections we're getting. There we go. And since the development here is going to be a little bit more higher density, I'm kind of thinking of having, you know, more avenues versus the way we normally do our streets, which are kind of a blend. So how this is more geared towards like smaller houses, whereas these streets here are much more. So as we get like higher density, there's more 4 ways or 4 lanes. That's kind of what I'm after. And we should probably bring this 6th lane across just for the sake of traffic. Oh, we can go nice and straight with that too. That's great. Oh, added bonus. That'll just kind of bring a lot of people, if they need to, in and around a little bit deeper without having to do too much driving into where the residents are. So that's good. Excellent. I like that. Okay. And I mean, I don't necessarily want to make it too gritty. But I think I want maybe one more straight line kind of coming through here. And if possible, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll remove that road. That's fine still for there, right, on its own. Too steep. I don't believe you. How is that too steep? Oh well. That's fine. I'd say that's kind of cool. This is starting to come together really nicely. And so I'll make this one go straight. Getting a little bit steep. And then the 6th lane Oh, the 6th lane could possibly... No, I don't say it ends here, but maybe we could switch into a 4 lane. And that could go here, and then these guys could kind of branch into each other. Okay, no, I got a better idea. A little bit steep, but... And I'm not really looking to do too much building closer to the university. So if anything, these might be some houses or something over here. Or this just might just be a road. Yeah, I'll just kind of keep that like that. And again, it's a little bit steep, but I think it's like just at the border, you know? And, well, you know, we might even just change these to that. Just so it seems more of a service road versus, you know, kind of residential spot. Okay, so we got the basic zoning here. And, you know, let's do something we don't normally do. Let's actually do some grids. I'll show you guys some cool grid options here. So, when you're doing a grid, you don't really want your citizens to come in here and just kind of drive through the residential zones to kind of bypass, you know, getting through. You don't want them to use those streets as shortcuts, basically. So that's why I have the avenues kind of evenly spaced like this. They'll take you to where you really want to go, so this should be the faster route, in theory. And so what I'll do with the side streets is I'll usually make like a maze of one-ways. Say, well, you can go across the whole way if you want. So one option we could do is just this, like a one-way box, where you got no choice but to go the whole way like that. But then along the way, you put these guys in, so that you can, you know, swap here and there, right? And that way, these zones, they just stay more to local traffic versus anything else. And then you would zone solely on the inside, so let's try that right now. And then that way you could leave these avenues open and they can be like a little in-town kind of expressway style. Or you can zone them, totally up to you. Or you could put commercial along the avenues and stick to residential in your little areas here. Okay, so let's do some mixed zoning. Let's do houses all like that. And then we'll switch to... So I'm just going to leave that part there open. And so if this is a really busy stretch of road, it's a good idea sometimes not to zone on there. But if there's a break in these tiles, I don't know if we're going to get buildings to come in the way I want them to. We'll see though. And so it's like these ones, for example. We could leave this unzoned. And then that way traffic flowing through doesn't really get bogged down by people leaving their driveways or pulling over to let people in or out. Just as little options, you know. And then if you want to, I mean, like I said, you can put commercial. You don't have to. You can leave these spots open. Six lane shouldn't be a problem for traffic, theoretically. But just these little tricks, you know, like don't be afraid to try and implement those kind of things. 'Cause if you only have one big wide avenue going through your city and it's always full of traffic, then maybe, yeah, zoning on it probably isn't the best idea. Or you could always add like a secondary, you know? So I'm going to let the game run at 1 speed, just while we're doing this. And so I don't really want to do grids the whole way, but just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I would do if I was doing a grid city. And then if you needed to, you could always do, say like here is an exit, That's an exit. And then you can even make these ones like entrances, right? To switch in and in. That way, if you don't know the layout or how the one-ways work, you'll just stick to this, you know, like in real life type thing, right? The only downside is we have a few traffic lights here, so we'll see how that goes with traffic. So what we could always do is this. And then switch these to... Oops, I don't want to upgrade it once. Let's say to that, right? And then just swap these directions. Yeah, that's cool. That works. Probably make that a one-way as well, though. Or you know what? No, we could do that, because if you live in that street, that'd be convenient just to go in like that. There, that's better. I like it. I just put it on 3-speed. I did. What a force to have it. Leave it on 1-speed, though. Don't need 3-speed right now. Okay. Oh, this is our old boundary. I remember that. Couldn't zone too far up. Okay, so let's get some more auto residents in here. And we'll just take a look at how services are looking up here. So we'll have to add some more stuff probably. This is a lazy man approach to zoning up here. Just drag and click the whole way over. Okay, so these obviously have to be fixed now that we don't have any zones going through. Okay. That should work. And of course power has not made its way over GSD yet. Why are these guys out of power, I wonder? Oh gosh, what have I done now? Something bad has happened. I feel it. Oh yes, 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 yes. Of course. Okay, so we'll just go like this. Reconnect these guys. And Bob is your uncle. Beautiful. Now, subway stations. Should we add one more up here? We probably should. We can always have a metro line trying to go across again. Alright, so let's place one we haven't placed before. Well, that's a big one. And let's go this way with it. Yeah, that's cool. Now, I don't think I'm going to use it for a line just yet, per se. Simply because it would be a very short one, but when we do kind of expand a little bit up and out this way, it'll be nice to have the options. There we go. Cool. Definitely going places. Look how busy it is in there. I love it. Oh, and I almost forgot. You can see, yeah, the different colors for the different lines. Like the passengers. Whoa, look at this bus line over here. Wow, holy smokes. People love their buses. Man, oh man, people, they use public transport a lot here. Holy. Look at that, 3,500 people. 47 on the subway. Wow. That's incredible. And obviously, a really good long-term traffic solution is like the less people you have driving, the less people are on the road, right? So, if you get people using public transit, you don't really have to worry about traffic as much. Then you have to worry about bus traffic, and that's the best kind of traffic, right? Okay. So power is taking its time to make its way over. Luckily, we do have a residential demand, but let's kind of make some more neighborhoods here. And so, like, polar opposite from grids, you can just do these kind of, so, you know, wavy-davy kind of streets throughout. These just kind of take on a life of their own. I think one intersection here won't kill us. But just to help with traffic, since we already have this set of lights, let's go like this. That's too steep. My thought with this is just to bring a little bit more traffic inbound. This is not zoned there, that's right. I'm just going to try and keep this open just to kind of see as a little test, you know. Okay, so a few buildings. Scale this down to some houses now. Maybe make this commercial. And then maybe we can get one more road going through like that. Okay, so we'll put in the pipes. The good news is businesses in this area are looking to hire, so we should see our residential demand still stay slightly green there, which is good. And if you guys are running into trouble where you just can't really get more demand in your city, you gotta create just more localized jobs, you know? Like, a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to move in here to live and work all the way down here. It might not just be appealing to them. So you can put some offices and whatnot in here, but if you improve the public transport and get the commute time down, people will start moving further away and live further out. What in the heck is going on over here? Oh, great example, though, of a new asset I downloaded. Look at this, a Union Pacific. Ooh la la. So you fans of the American Railway networks and systems? Here we go. One for you guys. Followed closely by the Canadian counterpart. But it seems like we've run into some traffic here. Oh boy, howdy have we ever. Where is this going? Oh my gosh. What is the cause of this delay? What on earth? This is a very impressive delay. I can't quite account for it. It just seems like someone wants to cross over but can't because, yeah, these guys are all in the way. Yeah, that's not good. Oh well, not our problem right now. That we can worry about later. Okay, so let's put in some services. Where's our other police station? Oh, and I read the dev diary, and oh, we got a toll booth. Gosh, I want to implement this so badly. This looks so beautiful. Remind me of that one, guys. So I was reading the dev diary, and crime is going to get a major overhaul in the update. They're implementing prisons and your citizens have to serve their sentences. And if you don't have enough room in your prison, the citizens go back into the general populace and will reoffend most likely. So that's like super cool. It's going to add a lot more depth to the game. Okay, so there's a hospital close by, but let's add a different style of one just so we can kind of keep healthcare really booming. And since we're not zoning on the main road, let's just do some services off it there. I kind of like that. Okay, now should we do a building cap over here so we just get houses? Probably. Hickory Hills, I like that. That's actually, I really like that a lot. There we go, just leave that. Just like that. Well, that's good. Okay, now garbage in this general vicinity is a little bit low. You can see most of it's kind of centralized to that quadrant. There is obviously this guy, right? But so you know what we could do? We could just add to this area. Keep these guys together for the moment until we decide to do something different. That way the pollution is just really confined to one spot. Of course I say all this and then we can't place anything else in here. Oh boy. Okay. These things happen. So I think what we'll do is we'll place another one of these guys. Yeah, just here is fine. We have a lot of demand for industry, but I don't necessarily want to expand this little spot because traffic, it's already being kind of pushed to its limit. So I think what we should do, this is a little bit off topic, is just go this way. Oops, not the right type of road. And we'll just go like this. And finally like that. There we go. Get some new industry in here. Now again, going back to what I was saying, people that are moving into those new spots might not want to commute down here, so these might not necessarily fill up all the way. But hopefully they do. Okay, I think we need some schools. Yeah, this area is kind of lacking a little bit. So for the better coverage, I'm going to place these on the bigger roads. That'll help with that. We might even need another one over here. Get a high school going. Those are pretty well spaced. Actually, I think that's okay for education. Put one of these churches in just for the sake of variety. That'll look kind of nice with the houses on the hill, I think, too. What's this guy? Oh, it's probably a university. And you know, we could just put a community college. Again, just so there's good like coverage and presence throughout the whole city. Even though, of course, the university is just up on the hill here, but you know, just have some like night classes for the adults or something here, you know. Oh, this is so great to see the trains coming up here. And what's great is it looks like even though this is a blue line color, or one of the white ones, these trains, they still keep their color. That nice, beautiful red. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll call it a day here. Very, very, very good episode. Lots of improvements. See a giant fire here. Oh my goodness. Look at this new neighborhood coming in. That looks awesome. Definitely looks awesome. And so we'll leave this little part of the hill open. Same with back here, just so this university kind of is a little bit isolated from the city. This is basically as far as the boundaries for the bulk of the city will go. And otherwise, I think we'll just kind of expand maybe outwards towards this way. And we'll work on that next episode. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with it. See you in the next one. I love the comments, love the suggestions. I can barely speak again. And that's it, yeah. You guys are wonderful. Like, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Like, you're great. If I could take you all out for milk and cookies, I would, you know? Hopefully one day. Who knows? Alright, guys, this is the city. Look at that we built this. This is absolutely incredible. I look at old screenshots. I'm just absolutely just so impressed with how this is coming together. And what's great is there's so much room for improvement, and we can have so much more fun with this still. So I'm excited for that, guys. All right, well, I'll see you in the next one. Have yourselves a great day.